failing would be not making it in the music industry.
Mhm.
To me, my mindset, I'm going to do it every day so I make it in the music industry and won't fail the goal I put in front of myself. I'm gonna keep doing this till I win.
Yeah,
I feel like that's what motivates me. Like when I
but
got
it's gonna
like,
take failing though.
I'm saying, I'm saying, but but again, technically, it's not failing until I never make it.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna get up every day until I do make it because I'm telling you, that's what motivated me every day with the trucking shit.
But
Because
I also believe it's a part of the person's mindset. If you
Facts.
don't change your mindset,
you got to.
then
But
you're
like I
not
told you,
going to get where you're trying to go.
and it's easy to change a mindset overnight. Like I told you, we've all been programmed to go to work, get a paycheck. We've all been trained since we've been kids. That's what you've been kind of
gotta
taught
pay
to, or go to college and get a degree. We've all been trained to do this. That's our mind been programmed. No, this is how you live. You go to work. I mean, you go to college. You get a good degree. You get a job, and then you work. You then retire, and you
to
die.
pay off the debt.
Yeah,
That's the crazy part. We're going to school for debt.
yeah.
That's what's crazy. What's crazy is with this world. Like, do you know what's crazy that a bank will give you $100,000 for a student loan, but not $100,000 for a house or $100,000 for land? That's great.
Well, they will. They will.
Well, land, I think you have
They
to do
will.
your research. When it comes
They'll
down to
give it
that.
to you way. They'll give it to you way quicker for a student loan.
Showing you
Way
can't,
quicker.
showing that you can't really pay that money back. Either.
Yep.
They'll definitely give it to you faster versus saying, "Hey, you might be able to make some money out this type."
They're
thing.
like, I don't know, man. It's like in my mind, to me, it is a greater. To me, it's better in my mind to give somebody a loan for a house versus a student loan in my mind. Because in my mind, at that point, I'm banking that you either do one or two things. Either you make it and able to pay me back my money, or you don't make it and then you owe me for the rest of your life. I don't understand that with student loans. But like as far as like
the interest is set so high. The interest
the
rate is
interest
set
rate is
crazy.
But even then, I know I don't think student loan is transferable. So it's not like you die and then your kid's stuck with his student loan debt now. It's nah. So my whole thing is like this. I'd much rather give you $100,000 for a house because if you don't pay me back, I'll just take the house. At least I bought something. I spent that. That's one reason I don't gamble. I will blow my money on something stupid before I go gamble it.
Yeah.
Because I feel like at least
When you say
at the
gambling,
end,
so hold on.
got it.
You hold on.
Gambling
You
is
say on
right.
gambling gambling mean as far with like the lottery or something?
Yeah, on the lottery.
Scratch offs. I mean,
casinos.
hey, you might hit one time.
I feel you.
But
That's
life
what
is
hard.
long.
But there's a lot of people that didn't hit one time and then lost everything.
Yeah, but that
They,
I mean,
they
But
spent
that's
on.
life, right? Is
That's
life a
risky.
gamble?
Hold on.
Life is a risk. It's a
some
risk,
risks
right?
have some risks you can calculate more risk if you actually putting in work. Gambling, you're not really putting in no work.
I
If
feel
you're
like-
putting
I
in
feel
work and then you're risking, the chance of you getting something back is gonna be higher.
It's
Versus you
high.
just gambling and you're not really putting in work. You're just hoping. You're just throwing shit at the wall. Hope that stick. Hope that stick. I hope that stick.
And
versus-
that's what I feel. And that's what I
hope
feel
that stick.
gambling is.
Hope that stick.
But I at least know somebody's like Renardo. You throwing it at the wall, it might stick on the wall. But if you throw it at the floor, you ain't gonna get as much as the wall. But like it's stuck to the floor. I'm not playing with that because at the end of the day, I feel like there's a lot of people over there. If you watch, there are more losers in Vegas than winners.
Of course.
Home,
Of course.
and I don't mean by like a small amount.
Yeah.
There's like billions to like probably 100,000.
Probably not even 100,000. That's a lot. I wouldn't say
No,
100,000.
it's probably about 100,000.
You saying winners who actually won? I mean, life changing money. I'm talking about just
Or
one in
just
general.
win, like, just
life
money.
changing money. Life changing money. I feel like
life-changing money,
I feel.
okay, life-changing.
Well, it's all
Life
depends
changing
on
money is not 100,000. I don't think it's that many people. I would say maybe a few hundred. That's life changing money. Now you might win a slot, a few hundred here or there. Those kind of winners, yeah, you can do that. I was about life changing money. I would say a few hundred out of billions, a few hundred. But that's part of the game, though. You're not meant for you to win. But the illusion of you might can win is how to get people. There's some people who are dreaming an illusion, kind of like
And that's the problem. See, my whole thing is like this with the trucking shit. Every day I got up and thought in my mind. For years, I know I made AutoZone thousands and thousands, thousands of dollars. I know I did.
yeah.
And then, like literally, to
You
this
spent
day,
a lot of time in your
to
life
this-
too.
To this day, I feel last time I checked, I had more certifications than anybody in AutoZone in the Southeast region. The last time I checked, and I don't mean by a little bit, I mean by like thousands. That's how many certifications I got for this company, and all they did was been like, "All right, Nardo, so now we know who to call if we need help.
Yeah, we now raise you up. We don't
We're
give you
not
no
giving
money.
you no extra money."
Nah.
In their mind, they feel like
You did that.
you're
Hey,
supposed to do that.
yeah.
No, if I feel like I'm supposed to do that for you, that means I can do it for myself.
Yeah, I think it's just this the key, and that's what I'm gonna tell y'all. We can talk about it on camera. We just gotta like really write a plan and stay consistent. We're gonna do something every day. I told you podcast every day. That's one thing. Something else. We're gonna do this every other day. Boom. Like even if it's getting people to travel, to insurance, every day we need to. Every day, every day we need to reach what? Flip my phone over. Every day we need to reach a certain amount of people. We're trying to do this or that, like, or be consistent. We're gonna talk to this person, that person, and bring folk in, and slowly but surely build the whole slow motion family. It might take us a good year. Who knows? About the while, shit, we're gonna be deep.
We're gonna be deep.
That's how I see it. So, like I said again, we're gonna stop this again. Like and subscribe. Keep saying it. Look at the screen. Like, subscribe. YouTube, Slow Motion
Come on,
Family.
man.
You see
Come
the
on.
merch. You see the merch.
If
so,
you want any merch, reach out to us, man. I am Lito on everything. I mean, like, that's my name. I am Lito on everything. I mean, Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, on here, YouTube.
yeah,
Reach out. We are here.
And then I think, like I said, also everybody. This is my opinion. I think everybody, even us, should have like a mission statement you read every morning out loud, or 3 times a day you just read this. Because words are very powerful. And the more you program
I
yourself.
got one I read.
You
I got one I say.
Where is it at? Let's hear it.
Well, what I say is every morning, me and Janelle, I text it to her when she's not here. I'm just gonna put my foot on the gas until I see God or the finish line. I'm not gonna let up. Every day we gonna go hard. Every day we gonna go hard. Like for real. Like people don't understand the amount of doubt you put in your own mind.
Oh yeah.
People tell themselves, like, I've never been one of the people wake up and be like, I promise you anything, I promise you. I challenge anybody that know me, you see me out, ask me to do something you're doing. I guarantee you, within a week, I know how to do it. Because in my mind, I go with the mindset with anything that you could do, literally, I can do. I ain't gonna say I can do it better, but I know I can do it. And I feel like if you can make $1 million, I ain't gotta make $1 million in one, but I know I can make at least 100,000 off of it, $500,000 off of it.
Yeah.
So at the end of the day, I feel like just walking around, seeing people, like even when you start selling life insurance, I'm looking at the people in this room like, y'all doing it? No, I know I can do this. When
But
Janelle
again,
went
it's
to her
about
travel
their
thing.
Mindset. That's what it is. It's about people's mindset.
And being consistent.
Where do you think we got this mindset from, though? Because me and you got close to the same thing. Where you get this? What do you think? Because like a lot of people say,
Oh, you don't know what I think.
People say your dad instilled it into you. Your mom instilled it into you. You have both parents at home. Your football coach instilled it into you. Your basketball coach. Where do you think we got our mindset from? Because I can ask you too, Janelle. Where do you feel you got it from?
Me, I feel like I got it from my dad, for number one, for actually teaching me about a lot of different things in life, and then also the military.
I feel like I got mine from my mom and my dad. Parts from my mom. My mom is one of them people she don't take no for an answer. She don't. She's gonna drag it out. She's gonna drag it in your face. And then my dad, he always had this grind about him. And it was like at first I kind of thought it was like, all right, Pops is never home. He'll pop up for this. He'll be home for this. He'll show up to the basketball games. He'll show up to the basketball practice. He'll be home for this. But then I started realizing as I got older, like, wait a minute. Like, what you doing today? Oh, I got to go pull up on this person. Then I go see this person. Then I got to go do this and then go do that. And I'm like, but you off work today? Nah, man, but I got to go do this. And I got to go talk to this person. And whether it was out of, like, I feel like a lot of people stuck in that survival mindset, whether it was out of survival or he was trying to prosper on another level, I still always watched him do stuff. I rarely saw my dad just
Not doing nothing. Yeah.
facts. Like he was always doing something. He was always somewhere. It was like
He
he'll
with the
wake up
house.
and
He was doing the houses too. He was doing a lot of buying and selling the houses. He did a lot of stuff like that. Me, I'm not gonna lie. My mindset. You see where I get it from. I'm not gonna say I didn't get it from them. Nothing. I'm not gonna say I just didn't completely get it from them. But I'm not gonna lie to you. I feel like I'm possessed. Like for real. I tell people. The people I'm joking. Like, bruh, it's something inside of me. It's something else. It is out. It's definitely an internal force. Like even me doing basketball. You know, dad didn't push me to do basketball. Mom didn't like, oh, you got to go. I just was going to do it anyway. So, yeah, I get it. We're part of their DNA. So, yeah, a part of them is in us. But I feel like as far as me wanting to do stuff, to drive, to push, to not giving up, I'm not going to say it wasn't them. I think it's just, I ain't going to say possessed, but I think it's an outer force that's pushing me like, nah, come on. Like, nah, come on. Hey, come on. And, like, that's how I feel. And I think now that, you know, I haven't been smoking as much marijuana, it's actually like I can feel it be getting stronger. So that's why I don't smoke as much as I used to. Cause like sometimes, you know, we just cool in the times, but it throws me off sometimes with you think too much and it's too much.
it's like a blur.
Kind of like a blur, yeah.
That's kind of why I stopped. When I stopped, I stopped just mainly just because I felt like I'm one of them people that always like to be in control. not of everything around me, but at least my mindset. And I feel like all right, if we do 100%, I probably got about 30% of my mindset reined in where I can control and focus what I'm thinking. And I felt like when I was smoking, it took away that little bit. So it was like my mind was everywhere. And I couldn't think of like Janelle will tell you, sleeping with me is like horrible sometimes. Like I can't shut my mind off. You'll see me literally sitting there.
You talking about after you smoke weed?
Huh?
Talking about after smoking weed?
No,
Or
period.
in general?
Hold on. After smoke,
Or in general?
period. Right now, I still can't shut my mind off. I'll lay down, and I'll be staring at the ceiling for almost about 3 hours, trying to just silence my mind. But everything be so going on. Paul, you gotta do this. You gotta do this. You got this going on. You gotta make this happen. You gotta make this happen. What about this going on? Hey, what about this thing next week? Hey, how you gonna get this kind of money? Hey, you gotta figure out this shit. Hey, don't you want this kind of car? So you might go home. You laying down, you ain't doing nothing. Hey, go downstairs and do that. I promise you, Janelle will tell you, I'd be like, bro, like, just laying there like, fuck. Okay, once I finally learned to silence my mind, I learned while I wasn't high. So when I realized, like, hold on, and I smoke, and I realized I have no control. I can't silence it. I'm up, and they called me to have insomnia. Like when I used to smoke, I used to be up a lot in the studio all night because I couldn't sleep. But now it's like I'm getting that little bit of control where I can kind of shut it down and go to sleep. Yeah, I'm not.
I think you use it for like, I mean, it's good. I think it's a time and place to smoke. It's definitely, I don't think.
I feel like it's drinking. Same way as drinking.
It's
Drinking ain't always good.
Yeah, it's not it shouldn't be an everyday thing. But some people can't smoke every day at function. I don't know. Everybody different. Everybody got their own anxiety, panic attacks, and it affects everybody different. That's why I was telling this girl at work, she was talking about like the foods she's eating, juices. We all need to really go to the doctor, figure out your blood type, and they'll tell you the certain kind of foods that you're meant to eat. Because everybody's not meant to do certain foods do different things for different people. You know what I'm saying? I might be able to eat beef and not be good eating beef. That shit might fuck with you. You might be like, oh, I feel sluggish. So everybody should know their blood type. I don't really know.
For me, I stopped eating beef and pork because it makes me
sluggish. Yeah, so everybody has a different blood type, whether you know it or not. And that's how you should go off what you should eat. And I've been noticing I don't eat as much. I might eat once a day. Like that's why I told you make the juice. I want to be able to juice and eat once a day and juice just to, because people don't understand. And I want to preach this too as far as we start our little, family, whatever I want to call it. Start that. No, we need to preach for real though. Have health is next to wealth because people want to make a lot of money, but if you don't take care of your body, it doesn't matter. If you're not taking care of your body, it doesn't matter. Because everybody
make
after
sure you have
money.
life insurance. Make sure you call us first.
Yeah. Huh? Yeah. Everybody's after money, and I get it. We all want money and create the time. But if you don't take care of your body, you're not gonna be able to enjoy any of it. Because there's no reason why you shouldn't be able. I'm not gonna lie to you. There's no reason why we shouldn't be able to hit 55 and still be damn near like same almost.
Honestly, I feel like at the rate my body's going now, I'm trying to get a little bit more active and like working out. I don't do no strenuous workout, but I make sure I at least stay active. You know what I'm saying? Get up every day, be moving around, walk. You know what I'm saying? Right now I really feel like if I had to run a mile, it'd be hard, but I could. It wouldn't kill me, but I feel like I could. Like when I go to the gym, I know I can. Right now, I know if I go to the gym, just in the state I'm in now, I can run half a mile with no problem. I've done that. I did that. So it's like I feel like if I was actually like, yo, we gonna get up every day and run a mile, I feel like I wouldn't right now just because that's not something in my mind. I feel like I got other stuff going on. But I feel I could, though. Honestly, I feel like I could. It wouldn't kill me. Like, I'd be, what the?
Yeah. I seen this study. I seen a study where they show people who are stronger legs actually live longer. People who are legs are stronger actually live longer than the average person. I seen that study. So I did my little thing this morning. Because I haven't been working out in a minute. I did 100 push-ups this morning. I used to do 100 push-ups Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Then the crunches Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday. But then I sit on the wall like in a chair for 3 minutes, just sit in the wall to get all this strong. Cause they say, this is a big part. You know what I mean? Eliana told me she walked on the treadmill yesterday for an hour. I was like, damn. The treadmill we bought. I bought her. Yeah. She walked on the treadmill for an hour. So I told man, taking care of your body is so essential, man, because you have all the money in the world, but your health, if that's gone, it does not matter. It doesn't even matter. So, I would encourage everybody out there, man, go get money, but also take care of your body. Take care of it, man. You know what I mean? And that's it. And people think, I could drink a bunch of water. Water's cool, but water depletes you of the vitamin stuff you need. Water's good to stay hydrated. Yeah, stay hydrated.
Well, yeah, because there's a such thing as dead water. Like,
yeah.
People be drinking all this
water and then they're depleting their system
because there's no nutrients.
Nutrients,
in the water.
exactly.
You basically pissing all this shit out.
Basically,
the bleach, the chemicals, and put it in the water to clean it. It's now dead.
People have drunk too much water. People have drunk too much water and went to the hospital. Because they go to the hospital, they drunk too much water.
Yeah,
they depleted
your body just
so
flushing out.
That's what. And I'm saying something. A lot of stuff I didn't know either. So I didn't know. So when we find out stuff, y'all, we share information because I believe what's the whole saying? Each one teach one. So if you know something, you should try to teach the other person. You know what I'm saying? And help the other person.
I realize that a lot of people like hoard information.
Of
And
course.
I've met people that literally don't want to, like, they'll know how to do something. Like, boom, JD came by the other night, and he was like, he was watching me edit one of the videos and shit. I'm editing the video. He was like, man, boy, I got the music thing down, man, but this video editing, boy, y'all got that. Boy. I don't even have enough. He said, I don't even have enough money to go to school to learn that shit, bro. He said, I ain't gonna never learn that shit. And I was just like, ask me, I'll tell you. I said, Jimmy will tell you, bro. You ask me anything that I know, I will tell you. Because in my mindset, what I know, and if you know it, you're not stopping me. I'm just helping you
But
out.
you know, there's people out there that believe that. If I give you the knowledge that you'll stop what I got going.
Oh, I
Not
know.
stop. No.
They call
Not even
hater.
stop. Not even
Or
stop.
progress
Hater.
further.
Progress
than
further.
where
Not even
I'm
stop
at.
it.
It's
Yeah.
damn,
I feel like
you
you're a
know,
hater. I feel like you're a hater if you do that.
But a lot of people like that though.
feel
People are
you.
people are undercover.
Listen, if you are like that, if you feel like I'm not going to teach somebody information because I feel they may progress past
What if
me.
they don't want to teach it for free? Then what? They want
Oh, no, that's oh.
I mean, your
What
time
what you value your knowledge at is solely dependent on you. To me, I don't feel like my job as a person that learned from other people. I didn't go to school to learn to do music. I didn't learn how to go to school to learn how to engineer, master, do videos, set up all this. Somebody else told me. To me, that's just my job. I feel like it is my job to pass this information on. If you ask me, I'll tell you. Like if you well, this is really only people that know me. Don't be walking around the street. You see me in the street. Hey, Lito, break down how you do it. I'm not gonna do it. That's not how this gonna work. That's not how this gonna work. We will have courses up for y'all to learn.
Yeah, we
But
definitely.
If you know me, if you know, hey, you could personally text my phone. Yeah, I show you, bro. I show you. Actually, man, I was trying to teach my homeboy how to cut hair. I learned how to cut hair from somebody else teaching me.
Yeah.
I feel like, but if you feel like you want to charge for your information, by all means, that is what you value your knowledge at. I don't value my knowledge any less than yours, but I don't also believe in charging friends and family. I don't do that. If I cut my homeboy hair, I'm not going to charge him. If I edit one of my homeboy videos, as long as you ain't finna try to get me to do some full-on editing, if you like, yo, put this together for me real quick, I got you. But if you talking about we finna do a full production,
See, I believe in that in
Charge.
certain instances. I feel like, yeah, even family and friends either, because them be the main one, be expecting free shit. So I feel like, yeah, if we tight like that, I might hear it there, but you should still, at some point, I think, want to give me something. If we're not so let's say you're family, but you're not close. We don't see you that much. You just here or there. You kind of show up here and there. People are users. You got to be very careful. People are users. They come out, hey, do this. Then when it's time for them, they can help you. They like, well, nah, bro.
That's where you have to use your discretion by who you're helping, because at the end of the day, it's one of those things you have to recognize if somebody's using you. And it took me a long time, because everybody will tell you. I have my times where, you know what I'm saying, I tweak out, but most of the time when you know me, I'm nice as shit. I'm friendly to everybody. I give you the shirt off my back, and my brother and my wife constantly tell me, boy, you too nice, bro. You too nice to people, bro. And it's not even that. It's just, to me, I feel like for so long in my life, I was expected, and I was that guy that was always mean to people. That's how I felt in my mind. I was always mean. We ain't got nothing to talk about. If I don't know you, stop fucking talking to me.
Yeah.
Like now that I'm grown and I feel like my life is at least manageably together, I don't want to be mean no more. So I feel like
want to be mean no more.
no, because again, it's like I felt like I wasted so much time walking around, like you said, frowning, like that dude Catchy said. It takes more energy to frown and be like, I'm not gonna do this, than to just do it.
Yeah.
It takes more time to be like, and then just be like, what's up, bro?
It's the energy.
It's that's to me.
It's the
To me, it's the
behind
energy and the
it.
time is the most precious thing in your life. You can never get your energy back. Once you expel your energy, you just used up that energy for the day. Now you gotta stop what you're doing, which is time, to regain that energy.
Yeah, I think we should also do this. Y'all look out, man. We're going to start doing cookouts, man, at least like twice a month. Everybody just come to this. It's going to be called Slow Motion Cookout. We're going to start at the house. It's going to get so big, we're going to have to get a space. But I think we have a cookout. Everybody come through, put in like a potluck, boom, throw some food in the grill. We're going to do this. We're going to start doing it.
If
I'm
they
saying,
can cook.
huh?
If they can cook.
Well, they cook it out. We'll see.
Listen,
like I
listen.
said,
No.
I would say at least twice a month.
We would do this.
I say at least twice a month.
I'm saying a food rating thing, that'd be fire. Like we have one, this week's food rating is gonna be on like baked beans or something. And no, I'm just saying. On baked beans, and if you want to be included, it'll cost a certain fee. You'll get it included, and then we'll have like a cash prize at the end of it, and everybody come. You bring your chick. We'll have like taste testers up there and shit.
Yeah.
Then we know plenty of artists also got motion. Merc Tracks just dropped on Got Motion.
I go check it out.
Let's go check it out. Boy, he doing numbers right now, bro. You know what I'm saying? Learning why he got a bitch at home. You know what I'm saying?
So
Listen, man, I'm telling you, bro.
So I said we start doing it. We'll keep y'all posted. I say at least twice a month. We have some at the house, cook out, put some food in the grill. People come, sit. We could do other things, play music. Got Motion artists to be there. You know, the whole family be the whole Slow Motion family. Like I said, man, if you want to be a part of the movement, man, first thing you got to do, like I keep saying, like and subscribe. Hit that button, man. Like, subscribe to Slow Motion Family on YouTube. Go to the TikTok page. Y'all can see it on there now, man. So, yeah, man, I'm thinking we should definitely we start throwing parties, man. Like, not even a party, like a get-together, just to build the morale. That was called.
All right, even then, because I feel like I kind of want to make it like a pop-up. I want to make it like a pop-up because where I feel like a lot of people aren't around like-minded people. They're not around people with the same motivation. Or there be people out there that do certain things like make clothes or make candles or, you know what I'm saying, and they don't really have a place to come
So you
sit.
want like a networking type of
Boom, right?
event.
It could
That'd be
start.
fine.
It could start here. Now, eventually, we're gonna get space. But let's say I would say start here. Well, I don't think my here. It could be a network event here, but this be more people that's more like in our already circle already. You know what I mean? People who are already like definitely locked in. And like I said, if y'all want to travel, we're definitely taking a trip. Puerto Rico, man. We're gonna send y'all pictures and images of that. We're gonna post that too. So we're
Puerto Rico for my B-Day, bro. You know what I'm saying? We're going to hit it up. You know what I'm saying?
Puerto
Listen,
Rico.
if you want to get included in this Puerto Rico trip, listen, again, you got to like, comment, and subscribe just to even get in touch with us, you know what I'm saying? But if you know us, if you happen to reach out, you know what I'm saying, let me know. You know what I'm saying? We'll set it up, you know what I'm saying? Also for y'all, for Then Catch It Live podcast, Janelle also is a travel agent. So she can make all this happen. So all your cheap nights you want to go out of town somewhere, want to go out of the country, hit us up. We got that too. Like, you know, we do everything, bro. Everything.
Yeah,
everything's on
so
deck.
basically, if you want to travel and get paid, I mean, you spending money to make money, to be on vacation. That's what it is, man. You can actually make money while you're on vacation. I don't know anywhere you can do that at. So, yeah,
I don't know nowhere you can do that.
Definitely, got to tap
Like, you getting
in,
paid,
man.
to travel somewhere? Bro, listen. How many people work at home making money for somebody else? There are always salary caps.
Yeah, you
Do
don't
not
get so
get in
high.
your mind.
You only getting so high.
Do
Yeah,
not
so
think in
bad.
your mind. Do
So
not
high,
think in
yeah.
your mind that your manager above you, you working at home, they managing you from their home. They gonna watch your ass elevate over their position. Not gonna happen because then that makes them useless. But if you come network with us, I'll show you how to monetize
And I hate when people say this. People say this all the time. Ah, man, that's a pyramid scheme, man. Pyramid. I say, bro, the job you at now is a pyramid scheme. The
Facts.
job you in now, there's somebody. I mean,
It's
wherever
somebody
you
at
work,
the
it's
top.
somebody over you. You know that,
in
right?
the home, and then there's somebody over them. And the person at the top is benefiting from everybody working at the bottom.
Yeah. So what do you?
That
I
is
mean,
a pyramid scheme.
I'm trying to figure out. On difference is this kind of function, you had the chance to be at the top of your own and build your own. There's no cap. But if you're at any job, they're either owned by, like I say, a CEO, corporation, stockholder, whoever got stock in that company. They're making the money. You're the workers. You're at the bottom of this pyramid. You're at the bottom of this pyramid. So if you think this is pyramid scheme, I tell people all the time, you're in the same thing. But I'm telling you something what it is. I promise y'all. We have a whole conversation about it. Fear. People have a fear. It's a fear of doing something and it don't work. You know what I'm saying? But you have to switch your mind around. Like I said, reprogram your mind. Fear of not doing something is damn near worse than doing something and
Yeah, but
failing.
it's also changing
Not doing
your
something.
environment and changing who you hang with. You are who you hang with.
But you gotta
Like,
understand.
if
But
you
you
hang with bum ass
but
people.
no.
You're gonna become
Watch
a bum
this
ass
shit
person.
though. Watch this shit. You know how they say that like ugly girls hang together and then cute girls.
don't know.
No, but I'm saying that whole birds of feather flock together. My whole thing is like this. It is harder for somebody to identify what that's in their circle because they are a part of it. Because they don't see a problem in it. If
That's
right
why
now,
they need to step back and
But you-
evaluate their
but you-
friends and
but you
evaluate
got-
what they're
listen.
But they're
doing
not
and
aware
who
what's
they're
going
doing.
on.
but what are you evaluating it against? If
Oh,
you
where are you trying to go? If
listen,
I'm trying to go
listen.
somewhere, if I'm trying to go somewhere in life, right, and this
Mhm.
is where I'm trying to go, I'm trying to go to level C,
Yeah.
and I see that every bitch that I'm with or people that I'm with is on level A. You're not trying to move. You're not trying to.
You hold on.
It's-
Like,
You could be
gotta-
trying.
You
No,
could
no.
be trying. No, they
You could
could
be trying,
be
but they're
trying,
programmed.
but
It's hard to
watch
break
this, watch
programming
this.
because you could love these people over here.
Watch this.
You
babe.
could have love, and they
I
could be
still
good
love
people.
you, and I'm
Babe,
just gonna leave you.
But babe,
where
babe,
you at.
help me understand this, right? All right. How do you know that you don't have a lot of money in your bank account right now? How do you know that? How do you know you don't have $1 million in your bank account?
How do I know?
How do you know you don't?
I can open my phone and look at it.
I'm saying, but you don't know that's not you don't all right. You know that because you have something to compare it against. We know what lazy people look like because we know what people look like that work hard. We know what ugly people look like because we know what people that look good. But again, you telling somebody to evaluate their circle, and they may look around like, oh, my friends doing what I'm doing, and in their mind, they may not be doing nothing bad. So it's like, well, shit, my circle ain't bad. And so you gotta. I feel like.
But is your circle, moving up to the next level?
But hold on, question.
Everybody don't see that next level.
And guess what? And that's okay. Everybody doesn't want $1 million. Want this,
Yeah.
and that's
Which is fine.
yes, it's very fine.
Fine.
Nothing wrong with that. But a lot of people, I think if they had a choice of getting $1 million and not having, they would. But people don't want to work for it. That's the thing about it. People will take the money. Yeah, if you give it to them, hell yeah, they ain't gonna say no. If I can offer all the people $1 million, people gonna say, nah, I don't want that. Just to give it to them, people don't take it.
Time out.
They'll take it.
Time out. Watch this shit. There was this lady on this game show. I can't remember her name, so don't quote me. But those of you on TikTok, Instagram, I'm pretty sure you've seen it. They did this little contest. I think it might have been the Mr. Beast thing. I'm not sure. But basically, at the end of this contest, she had a choice. Out of 50 people that she had won this contest with, they were going to split $1 million, but she won the most in her group of 50. They were going to split the $1 million, but since she won the most, she had a chance to just keep the $1 million. She was like, nah, that'd be too much money for me. I'll split it with other 49 people. There are people out there that will be like, and it wasn't in there. That was so crazy because at first when I first seen it, I was like, why she stupid? But in my mind, I was like,
but that's a great thing
because it was she's stupid. Because it's not like I just worked just as hard as you, and then they happen to pick me. No, I worked harder than all of you, all 49 of you. I beat all 49 of you.
Yeah.
And I could have walked away with $1 million. Now I'm walking away with probably about 20,000.
Yeah, I wouldn't did that. Nah, I wouldn't did that. I mean, I guess. Everybody got their own.
You get the point.
But see, everybody don't. But get it. Everybody.
She was a blessing to those other.
Yeah, but everybody don't value money the same. I don't know. Everybody different. Everybody don't value money the same.
That's the crazy part.
$1 million.
You cannot take it with you.
What would you do?
What do you mean? I would have did probably the same thing she did.
You would split that 49. I don't know about that.
Well, not 49, maybe 20 of them.
Nah, she had to split the whole team
You
with
would
not at all.
have split your
It was
$1 million
whole team
with
with not at
20
all.
people.
It was whole team with not at all.
All way I'm splitting that money with people is if we all work together and we're on the same team. You help me.
They were on the same team.
They were on the same
but they were on the same
I
team.
say if you help me get it,
They
then
were
it's like,
no. They were on the same team. I think it was like, if I'm not, I don't want to say it was like, we'll say it was like 500 people. Her team was 50 people. So I think it was like, 500 people was like 10 teams. Like that type shit. So like her 50 people won more games. But once they did the ranking of the people inside the 50, she was the strongest one winning every time for them. Like she had the fastest lap. She had the most time she picked up. She was the strongest out of everybody. Yeah. And what's so bad is they did the whole thing I be telling everybody to do. If you go sell a car, if you about to buy a car, walk in there with like $4,000 in one. So that make people like, oh, I'm going to take that money, no matter. But they set her on the fucking $1 million. Like they had the $1 million out. She sit on the $1 million like, you won. She was like, oh my God, that's what's up. She sit on there was like, now you have a choice. You can keep this $1 million for yourself, or you can split it with the other 49 people that was on your team to help you get here.
Most people
she looked around, was like, I'm going to split it with everybody else. It's just too much money for me.
Oh, okay.
Crazy. I would have kept that money.
I would have kept it too.
Me too. I can tell me people. Hold on,
I definitely would have kept that too. I definitely would have kept that shit too. Like, oh yeah, y'all. How about this? I would have told him.
Yep, $20,000. That's how much she got. She traded $1 million for $20,000.
No. What I would have did is this though. Kept the whole million. Then outside, I would have gave y'all something. I would have gave y'all for them people. I would have given for them people something, not half. I would have gave them something out of that million. I probably got 100,000. Y'all split 100K. Y'all split 100K type shit. Y'all might got 10K a piece, maybe some shit like that, or some shit like that. I would have gave y'all that.
Yeah,
but
1,000 piece.
About 1,000 a piece. Cool. That'd have been cool. But the rest of the shit would have been mine. I'm just saying, what that shit was mine.
Like, bro.
So everybody don't value money the same. But like I say, money is nothing but a tool. You know what I'm saying? And only reason I want more money is to really just to buy back my time, so I have time to do what I want. If you had time to do what you want, if we didn't have to go to work every day, we could do this all day, every day, or do other things and travel and do other things.
I promise you,
every day.
To me, a certain thing is always fine. All right, I encourage everybody, bro. Search through your mind. Find something that you like to do, right? Find something you like to do. whether it's knitting, whether it's programming computers, whether it's recording podcasts. Once you find out what you want to do, go on Google and put in go to chat, go to AI and type in what is the average person making yearly or annually knitting, do program computer. They'll tell you what you really want to do in your life or whatever you're good at. There's somebody living life doing that.
Already doing it. Yep.
Already doing it. What's
You just gotta
stopping
take
you?
They just gotta take the first step and be consistent with it.
It's the risk, and like I say, really just being consistent.
It's
Because
really it
that's
is.
I think that's more the thing. Cause like I say, the more you do something enough, the more people do things. They don't see results. Eventually, like well, you know,
But the
and
whole
and,
thing-
and then they revert back to their
Because
program.
people-
They revert back to their
because people
programming.
like procrastinators.
No,
They want
no,
to be
no,
perfect
no.
into the timing. People think about timing.
No,
a lot.
this
It's
world-
not the right time. It's
no,
not the right
this
time.
world-
That's part of it. Everybody has
It's part of
excuses.
the
Watch this.
procrastination
Watch
of
no.
it.
Watch
Like,
this.
That's part of it. Excuses.
I feel like
Yeah, excuses
I
too.
feel like from the '60s to now. So everybody born in the '60s to now, and I feel like I say the '60s because that's when the microwave was invented. Before, no, listen,
Go ahead,
bro,
I'm
listen, bro,
Go ahead.
listen. Well, it became like widely acceptable to home, like widely accessible in homes. I feel like before when you were when before in those other times, you had to know in your mind if I want to eat dinner, a full meal, it's gonna take a certain amount of time for this to happen. Once the microwave, that generation, that mindset was imposed on us, now everybody wants instant gratification. They want instant success. They want instant feeling. Man, my son told me, I asked him what he wanted for his 16th birthday for a car. I asked him. And I was like, just send me over a car. In my mind, to me at his age, I would have been happy with a Honda. You know what I'm saying? Give me something that moves, something with wheels.
I don't know.
Cool.
Time out. You'd be happy with Honda, but if you knew you could get a Lambo, you would have got that.
Hold on, pause. But pause.
If it was possible.
Pause. The simple fact that I would have never asked for that.
But if you knew you
I'm
could
home.
get, hold on. If
If-
you knew you could get it, would you ask
never
for it?
asked for that.
No, because no, I would never ask for that because I didn't grow up with a mindset of if I want to learn how to play basketball, I'm gonna dribble the ball today and it's going. I'm a pro.
You didn't ask for a Lambo because you knew Dad couldn't buy it. But if you knew it was possible for you to have that car, it was very possible. Dad was a $10 billionaire, and it was possible for you to have that Lambo. You might have been changed. You wouldn't be like Honda. You might be like, I don't know. I know I got access to that car over there. It's possible. So maybe I try to get you would probably got another car if it's possible.
I don't think so.
I think so. I think it's mindset. I'm telling you. You just knew my dad can't afford no fucking Lambo. What the fuck am I? I ain't gonna ask for that shit. But if it was possible, and we was living a certain kind of life, and we had it, you might have felt like shit.
Talking about us growing up, we were living a certain type of lifestyle. The car he asked me for, we could have got some on that level. But at the end of the day, I wouldn't ask for it.
What do you want? Charger? What
He
do
said
you
he
want?
want a Scat Pack.
A Charger.
That's like $60,000. Pop, my dad could have got us a car for $60,000. But I ain't finna ask for that shit. Because in my mind, I understand. I understood. Maybe it was just me.
Yeah,
I understood.
Yeah,
like,
you keep saying I. Go ahead.
yeah.
understood
Maybe I
in
just
your
understood.
mind.
Because it was in my mind, like, at the end of the day, I don't think I'll appreciate it if it's just handed.
But it's that. But you gotta think about it. You gotta ask, and I ain't saying, and this ain't no shot at Jaden. At hold on, how old is Jaden? 16. We working at 16. Had my first job at 14. Jaden's never had a job. He's not, and I'm not saying he's not trying to work, but I don't think that's his focus. Let me get a job. I don't think he's not. He'll take one, but he's not gonna be like, I'm just gonna go do it myself. And that's not gonna, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. So our age, we was like, nah, we'll get a job. We didn't mind working. It wasn't nothing against. And then driving too. We was like, let's drive. We was driving and working. We was quick to do that.
I'm getting out of here.
This age is more this right here.
You know, but you know what's crazy?
What all this age do?
I thought about something that was also weird when we was younger. That's like, I guess, just normal now. Man, bruh, the simple fact, the mindset behind Uber and Lyft, if you really just take that mindset, right, and then put it back when we were younger, you sound crazy as shit. Hey, look, me and you want to go to the movies. Look, I'm going to send this stranger to your house to pick you up. The stranger gonna bring you to me.
But hold on,
then we gonna get in another stranger car.
Hold on, but that's already kind of been happening with taxis. Taxis are
No,
strangers.
you know, it's a difference. A taxi is a company. A taxi is
Still
a
a
company.
stranger in the car. Still a stranger.
Okay, cool. So
It's still a stranger
So,
picking you if you don't know
all
this person. This person can go crazy and kill you and drive
yeah,
off and kidnap you.
but again, all right, boom. The equivalent to me would be like you go to Walmart to buy groceries versus there's some guy that maybe stand on the side of the corner selling like fruit out of his hand. Like, you want this banana? Get this banana.
That's different than
Uber to me.
what?
That's Uber to me compared to a taxi company.
Nah.
Go on. The fruit could be good. The fruit could be good.
I don't know about
but,
that.
But
Until someone driving a car.
I got this fruit from Walmart.
Nah, that's kind of a little different.
They're just paying me to stand on this corner and wave these bananas for you.
Nah, that's a little different.
How's it different?
So listen,
How's it different?
it's a whole lot
How's it
different.
different?
Because for one, we're just talking about basically being a stranger. So it's
That is a-
talking about
Versus
versus
a stranger.
It is a stranger, but basically you saying a whole Walmart store versus one person.
A whole taxi company versus one person. Because again, this person's pulling up to you on a
It's
regular
one
car.
person. Hold on, it's one person, but it's millions of folk doing Uber. So it's millions of folk doing Uber. It's probably more people doing Uber as a whole than there are taxi companies. So it's a million people doing Uber and Lyft. That's millions of people doing that shit.
I don't know about that.
You Google right now. It's more folk doing Uber and Lyft that work that didn't have taxi companies. I bet. Cause taxi companies.
Companies. Or taxis.
Let's say we say taxis too.
No,
I think.
no.
Google.
Because you think about here.
No,
You
taxis.
think about here. When I was in New York, bro. When I was in New York, there was way more taxis. Way more taxis. Way more taxis driving around.
So hold on. Google.
There was a lot of cars that was just sitting on the
There
side
are more people driving Uber and Lyft than there are taxi drivers. I believe. I think so. Taxi drivers, you gotta find them, and then they gonna take longer to come.
That's here. That's here.
That's in the South.
Yeah, I'm not talking about the South. Taxis are not primarily in the South.
Exactly.
I haven't seen a taxi.
Yeah, exactly.
I just saw taxis who was in New York.
I'm talking about in Georgia though.
Who takes a taxi? If
Or
you're in the city, if you in downtown Atlanta, you might see taxis. But we live on the skirts though. You ain't gonna see.
You gotta call one to come out to you.
But like, why would you call a taxi? That makes no sense to come out to you in the
Well,
skirts.
I mean, if there wasn't an Uber or Lyft, you would have to call somebody.
Oh, and that's the whole thing. But that's the whole thing. One thing I can say with a taxi, what I realize what a taxi is, just from my own research, not actually being in one. I've never rode in a taxi, but just from me doing research, taxis prices are always the same. They charge you a certain amount per mile, period.
Yeah.
Uber is going to charge you about, hey, what time of day it is, bro? It's like noon. You kind of need to get somewhere. How far this person got to drive to come get you? It's going to be about 70 now. Whoa. $20 this morning. But it's noon now. So.
Yeah, because the time of the traffic change you get, they're going to be different. That makes sense, though. That makes more sense. I mean, you'll make more money like that because, like you say, you might charge somebody. If it take me an hour to get there at a certain time of day, that means there's more of my time I got to put into it. Like, I'm going to make no more money because I'm spending more time doing this at a certain time of day. So it makes more sense to do it like that. But taxis, I don't think I've ever been in a taxi either. I don't know taxis. But like I said, a lot of folk do things and want instant. But the thing is, I tell people, life is moving very, very, very fast. It is faster than we think it's moving. It's moving very, very fast. Every day is a new day. It's going very quickly. So, and it's
We're about to be in March.
Yeah. And that's almost a quarter through the year.
Yeah, we
quarter because it's only 12 months.
Said Happy New Year's. I swear we just said Happy New Year's.
We went to the
bar.
7 Lounge.
Yeah, we just said Happy New Year's. Now we're about to be in March.
That's why I think it's good for everybody to sit back and devise a plan. Because the more you consistent at doing it, like I say, podcast, consistent at reaching out to people. Like I say, even with a consistent reaching out to people for the travel insurance, consistent might get a no, yes. I would say in order to be part of the slow motion family, you have the insurance and travel. That's what I would say. With that'd be two things I would say in order to be part of the family. And I get it. Everybody gonna be with it. That's cool. We don't need everybody. We only need the right people. That's how I feel. We don't need every person coming. No. Because I get it. Everybody ain't gonna see the vision. Cool. Go find your own fucking vision. You know what I'm saying? For real. Dead ass serious.
But some people do have their own vision.
And that's cool. And they should. Hold on. And they should.
I feel like dead serious, man. I feel like there are two types of people in this world. There are leaders and there's followers. It's not like
What time? I think even hold on. Even leaders gotta be followers, don't they?
Oh yeah, but I'm saying
Okay.
that's why I say there's only two types of people in this world: leaders and followers. And if you choose to be a follower, that's not nothing bad. If you choose to be a leader, that's not nothing bad. What we're saying is dead serious. Come around us, we will teach you how to be a leader that knows how to follow. I had to learn that even the greatest of leaders need to know how to follow, because if I don't know how to do something that I'm trying to tell you to do, we're both gonna fail.
Yeah. Fast, quick, hurry.
And not like you said, like we were talking about last time, not everybody want to be a millionaire. Not everybody want to be a leader. But if you want to get around a team that is going to motivate you and push you to do something else, come around us. I promise you. We're not going to let you sit stagnant too long. We're not.
Podcast.
Because one or two things gonna happen. Either you gonna get aggravated with being around us always doing something, or you just gonna catch on the wave and be like, hey, I guess we all moving. Guess we going here.
Yeah.
Because like, bro, I promise you, we'll be making moves on the fly. When you was talking about, just like what, a couple months ago, you was like, yeah, y'all trying to go to Cairo for March. Like, you would be sitting there talking to us, and we'd be like, y'all trying to go to Africa? And
Yeah.
they'd be like, whoa, what you mean? Like, hey, grind up and we can do it. Because the only thing that's stopping you from doing it is you. And if you got a job, them, but
They're not really stopping you because
they're not really
I
stopping
tell
you.
people, man, you make time for what you want to make time for, man. Because I guarantee you, if somebody in your family died, you're gonna take off for that job. If something happened, drags, or you were sick, you can't go to that job. So you make time for what you want to make time for. I tell people, you just feel like what you're making time for is not worth it. It's not worth it, but you feel like it is. But you have the time. So if you work 8 hours for a job, I would say at least try to put in 4 hours for yourself. That's 12 hours out of a day. 24 hours a day, man, you got 10 hours left, right? So break it down. 24 hours out of a day, you work 8. You at how much now? 16. 4 for yourself, you're at 12. Let's say you sleep 8, right? So you're at 12 and you have 4 hours left in a day of free time. So do it again. 24 hours. Subtract 8 working. You're at what? 16.
hours.
Now do 4 for yourself at least. You're what? 12.
12 hours.
You got to sleep. Let's say you sleep 8. Most people don't sleep that long. But let's just say
We'll
8.
just say 8. We'll say
Let's just
8.
say 8.
We'll say because like a lot of people I realize on Instagram and TikTok, a lot of people got like wind down routines at night. Like I'll be working hard right now. Boom, push off to the room, hop in the shower. I'm laying down. People like, no, I gotta watch my show. And then I gotta do my facial for an hour. Then I gotta.
Yeah, I mean, that's good.
God,
No.
Self-care,
And there's nothing wrong with having
I ain't saying nothing wrong with it.
wrong with having
I'm just
routine.
saying I realize
just
it's
know
happening.
when I get out, because folks tell me when you get off in the morning, I can't go straight to sleep. I can go to sleep. If I'm tired, the sun could be out, everything could be playing, music playing. Because if I'm tired, I'm tired. If I'm tired, I'm going to sleep. I mean, it might be hard for me for people yelling in my ear to go to sleep, but I'm going to go to sleep because I'm tired. So I would say 24 hours out of the day, break it down. Like I said again, 8 you working, 4 for yourself. That leaves you with what? 12. 8 to sleep. Now you have 4 hours left in your day. That 4 hours can go to, I guess, whatever, family time, kids, family, everything. And then you got to think about it. This where you need to maximize it. Where I tell people, the days you don't work. Now it shouldn't be 4, it should be 8. So your off days, it should be 8 hours out of that day. Now that should be your job that day. It should be 4 hours more. It should be 8. If you stay on that consistent routine, like I say, being consistent, taking time, man, you get done shit. You be surprised in 6 months to a year, you'd be very fucking surprised.
How about this? I challenge everybody that's around us, everybody that's our viewers, everybody watching this on the other end of this screen right now. I challenge you to find your niche to fill up your 4 hours a day. Find you something to do. Something that betters what you're doing.
Yeah, it could be
Betters you as a person.
It could be studying for a test. It could be,
reading a book.
yeah, it could be anything.
Take 4 hours to yourself
Out of a day.
out of a day.
So that breaks you out 4 hours a day. In a week, you're at how many hours? That's 28 hours a week because it's 7 days a week. And we're just saying 4 hours a day because I said on your off days you do 8. Let's just say 4 though. Let's just make it simple. 4 times 7 is 28. So 28 hours a week. You should be working on bettering yourself.
Yeah.
And I'm going to say something. If you don't know what you should do, I tell people, you don't know, my kids kill me with this shit. They got all these questions. They're like, y'all be on y'all Google. If you don't know the answer to a question, Google this shit or ask somebody. Somebody knows or the internet knows. Google it. I couldn't do this. Google it. Google it or ask somebody around you.
We was younger. If you didn't know how to do something, I remember that statement, and it still don't make sense to this day.
What?
I promise you, when I didn't know how to spell something, your parents would be like, "Get a dictionary." In my mind, that makes no sense. That makes no sense. I would never say that to my kids. I don't understand it. If I just told you I don't know how to spell it, what is the point of me getting a dictionary? Why not at least
Sound it out.
Facts. Sound it out.
Crazy thing with the
sound out pneumonia.
yeah.
What does it start with?
Don't even know. No.
That's the English. That's a whole other
The
topic.
P
Now, you gonna be in a whole nother section of the book.
That's why, and that's what the internet does. You could just type in the first few words, it'll autocorrect it for you.
Yeah,
You
So-
ain't gotta type it in. I can push the little microphone and say it.
Say it, yeah. It's, like I say, it's making life easier, but that's
I
is
do.
that a good or a bad
I
thing?
talk to my phone all the time. My phone probably was a place. I know my phone knows me so well. You could say certain things. Right now, if you try to alert my phone, like how I could be like, "Hey Siri," and your phone will turn on, bro, you can say the exact phrase to my phone. My phone will just ignore you until I say something. That's how much I talk to my phone. My phone only knows my voice. Like my wife would be sitting there, she'll tap the microphone and start talking to my phone. It'll mess up the words, won't listen. I'll tap the microphone, start talking, it'll get it perfectly.
And get what I tell people, it's only gonna get better with technology. Like me and Quinn, we watched this movie the other day. I forgot what it's called. It's called. We watched it. She's up there in the room last night. I forgot what it's called, but it would have. I don't know if y'all seen the previews with the guy and he has his girlfriend, but she's a robot. But you didn't know she's a robot. Y'all seen that shit? Like he was renting. He's renting a robot, but she's like a real person. Do everything, talk, smart. Everything is like she's like a robot.
Hold on, wait. Hold on.
It's called Companion or some shit. Or some crazy shit. It's called Companion.
I seen something like that, but I don't know if it was like a preview or TikTok. I don't know. But basically, this dude came home and he touched the robot and it woke up. He was like touch recognized something. Woke up and he had sex with it. The wife came home and was like did you? He was like yeah like. He was like, I don't want to talk about it. He's like, no. She's like, no, I want to know. Tell me what happened. He had like fucked the robot or something.
Yeah, that's not it. But it's called Companion or something. It was like, but she looked so freaking real and was so freaking smart. And the crazy thing is, what was crazy about it, the robot was so conscious. The robot thought it was a real person. And so he explained to her, like, nah, you're a robot. He's like, but I had these, the memories of it. He was like, nah, we created the memory. We first fell in love, but that wasn't a real memory. We made that memory. The robot didn't know, like, oh shit, like, I'm a robot. Like, I'm not like the robot really thought I was a person. What the shit?
Would
Man,
you tell your robot that it's not a real person?
Netflix?
Huh?
What was
Would
it
you
on?
tell?
I think about Netflix. We seen the last night. It's called Companion or some shit. But it was like, but the plot, because I don't want to tell you I can watch it. But it was really good. Like it was a robot, but she didn't realize she was a robot. And what's crazy, I don't know how far this was in the future. I don't know how far it was. But he had a robot, and he wasn't rich. He was like, oh, I'm renting this shit. And it was like a robot, like a real, you couldn't tell it was a person. I mean, you couldn't tell it wasn't a person. You couldn't tell. Her thoughts, her actions, her movements, everything was like, she was like a real fucking person. And she didn't realize she was just like, and then on his phone, he could turn up her aggression. He could turn up her intelligence or turn down her intelligence. He could change down her language. He could speak different languages. Everything he could do on his phone, controlling her. That's it. And her, she was like, he was playing like, no, you're a robot. He was like, no, but I first remember we was in love. He said, yeah, I did that on a Dropbox. We just picked the memory we had. It wasn't, we weren't really like, that didn't really happen, but in her head, been
God, that's a killer.
That was like,
I just dropped that box in your mouth.
yeah, like we dropped out. It was like a bunch of random things, and I just dropped one memory in there. It wasn't like that. Wasn't like a real memory. She was just like, damn, and she didn't realize she was a robot. Wasn't aware.
But is it crazy that he could have just pressed one button, probably just to reset it, and she had never known?
He did.
You know that conversation happened.
He did. It was a robot. He pressed behind her ear. Somebody pressed behind her ear, and he reset her. Yeah, somebody pressed behind her ear. So I don't want to tell y'all what happened because y'all might want to watch. I don't really want to tell y'all this
Oh,
shit.
it don't ruin nothing for me.
I watch it still. I still
I
watch
want to tell y'all this shit. The shit was so basically the shit was he pretty much kind of like tricked the robot into pretty much. So he got this rich dude. So he'll fuck with this girl. The girl fuck with this a rich dude. Thought he was like a mafia. They went to his lake house. His plan was okay. I'm gonna get the robot here, put a knife in her pocket, and I'm gonna pretty much kind of like set it up so she'll kill this dude. We could take his money. So he pretty much set her up so she went down by the lake. So the dude that down there, everybody knows she's a robot. So he figured, man, you just here for sex. You just like a sex bot. So he tried to pretty much have sex with the robot. The robot pretty much, like she has feeling like a real person. It's like so she felt like she killed him, but that's what they wanted her to kill him. Like kill him so now we can go get all his money out. He's fucking safe. So the robot killed him type shit. So she wound up stabbing him, killed him, came back, turned her off, tied her up type shit. Turned her off, say what's called it? Go to sleep. She go to sleep. Tied her up and shit. Put on her, tied her up, and they killed him. So they woke her back up, and pretty much what happened? After they killed him, pretty much the robot, like, I guess she got away, and she got his phone, so she was able to goddamn change her own settings.
Oh shit!
She was able to make herself smarter. You know what I'm saying? Like take her intelligence up and take her aggression up. So it's him and his partner. His other partner, his partner's gay. He had a boyfriend that was a robot too. But they don't tell you all this shit. So you watching like what the fuck? So make long story short, they programmed this robot to go pretty much after that one. Like, hey man, turn up his shit. Hey man, go find him. Make long story short, the shit ended up being like crazy as fuck. In fact, she could feel for real. Like she could feel shit. Like she said she felt pain. She felt everything. The shit is crazy. So she wound up killing dude with a bunch of money. And
did they get the money at least?
Nah. So what happened? So nah, they didn't. So hold on. They didn't get the money. So hold on. So hold on. The robot off in the woods running, trying to figure shit out, but she got his phone and his passport to the phone, upped her intelligence, and was like, "What the fuck?" And started like realizing shit. So make long story short, they went. They was in the woods. They trying to find a robot. Like we gotta find her. The gun trying to find. We gotta find her. We gotta find her and shit. So they wind up. The boyfriend, his robot, His robot knew. He like, I know I'm a robot. He like, how you know? He like, I catch on. She's like, but I still love you and all that shit. You know you're a robot. The dude like, I still love you. And she was. Long story short, he shot at the robot. The woman that shot at her, didn't hit her. Then what happened? He ended up trying to tussle with her. His friend, the dude I tell you about, had a girl. His friend had a boyfriend as a robot. He tussled with the robot, killed him. So the robot killed his friend. And then his boyfriend robot was sad and everything. So he was like, fuck it, man, I'm going to use your boyfriend robot. He programmed his boyfriend's robot to make his boyfriend robot feel like he was in love with him so he'd do what he say. So he went back in his memories, created the memory that they had together, made him like he had his memories. So now the boyfriend robot wakes up like, oh, I love you, instead of the boyfriend that died. Because they programmed thinking that he loves him.
So basically the two robots are now in love type shit.
No. The two robots not in love. No. I'm the guy, right? You're the girl. You're the girl robot. You're the girl robot. You're on the loose. You're my friend. You got a boyfriend robot.
Okay.
Right? We're trying to get this robot back because they already killed the one. We got to get her.
So the boyfriend robot go after.
No. Not yet. We all going after her first.
Okay.
You get to her. You're my friend. You get to her. Y'all wind up getting tussled. The gun, she winds up killing you. So now you're dead. The real guy's dead.
Now I'm dead.
Now you're dead. So now your boyfriend robot, I'm like, man, I programmed your boyfriend robot to make it like he's in love with me instead of you. Change his memory. Yeah. You love me. So now you're going to do what I say. You're going to go after her for me. So he like, I see it. So now you're going to go after her for me. Program to put his aggression all the way up. So make long story short, this whole thing happened. So the first dude they killed, his mistress was over here. A woman. They set her up to get killed. His mistress was over here. She helping him too. Right? She's the mistress. They trying to get the money together. Me here trying to get the money together. You didn't know about this shit. You didn't know about it. You find like, what the fuck going on? Like, the money, it's $12 million behind the shit, nigga. $12 million. Like, oh shit, $4 million a piece. So me and her into this shit together. That's the girl robot, right? You're dead. I programmed this robot to go get you.
Yeah.
We need to go get her. Find her. So turn up his aggression all the way up. Turn up his smartness all the way up. So now he's on a mission to go get her. So make long story short, he finds her, kills a cop because the cop stopped her. Killed the cop, got her.
Yeah.
Brought her back to the house. The girl that's over there, she's like, what the fuck going on? This, you done killed the cop. Your best friend's dead because that robot killed him. Everything's just fucking up. So this robot is listening to me because he thinks that we're in love.
Gotcha.
So she's like, the girl, her like, man, I'm finna leave. I got my money. I'm finna fucking leave. I'm leaving. He like, nah, man, you can't leave. He telling him, man, you can't leave. You ain't finna leave me because he love her. He like, I love you. You can't leave. So she starts trying to leave. He tell this robot, hey, stop her. Don't let her leave. But the robot aggression is so high, he walk up to her and stab her. Now she's dying. Like, what the fuck? She's like, oh, she's dying. Like, he like, oh, I ain't mean it, but the robot aggression is like on 100. You turn that aggression to 20%, how much they aggressive. Yeah. Killed her. So she just started dying. So now what he did, he like, all right, he had dinner. He tied the robot girlfriend up at a dinner. The boyfriend robot making dinner, so he at the end, and she started talking to him like, yeah, I got the money, this and that. We're going to call these robot folk, this and that. He made that robot kill herself. Shot herself in the head. That robot. He told her, put the gun to your head, shoot yourself in the head, you're dead. She died. He called the robot people to come pick her up, the people who he been robot before. They picking her up and shit, and they taking her out, and he said, they explained to her, he like, oh yeah, we'll just reset her, her hard drives in her chest. So everything she did is recorded. Everything that happened to her is recorded. Oh, so he like, stop recording. He like, yeah, it's not in her head, it's in her chest. This is where her memories at. So they taking her out. He like, what? So he's like, oh shit. So they take her out. They're taking her out, right? Yeah. She's going out. So eventually, of course, he tells this robot, like, hey, bro, go get them. Like, stop her. Like, you go get her. Like, stop them. So he ended up killing them, too. So he shot one dude. The other one ran off in the woods, right? Yeah. So while he going to get them, he's in the house like this and that. So he wind up going there. So the female robot wind up telling that robot, hey, he's playing you. You not really him. He doing all this and that, whatever. So he wind up, the dude robot wind up killing himself. He had, and then the female robot, the one that started with, he had one of the people that came to get the robots. She had him. She was like, "Do me a favor, pretty much reprogram me so I ain't gotta listen to him no more." So she did something where the robot don't gotta listen to him no more. So she come back to the house and he like, "Hey, you back?" He thought he was back, but he was already gone. It was her. She came back and they pretty much got to tussling and shit. And then, make a long story short, they ended up getting tussling and she killed him. And then she ended up leaving. Her hand was burnt because when they was at the kitchen table, he was like, I don't see if you feel pain. He put her hand over a fucking like fire. And he made her, like, of course, she had to listen to him. And the robots, they can't tell a lie. So I'm telling you, they can't lie. They until she.
They can't lie, but they can kill.
Yeah, they can't lie. No, they can't lie, but yeah, they can kill.
I don't want no robot. I'm good on robots.
But see, like, you could program.
I don't want no robot.
But watch the movie. The shit was. But the thing is,
Nah, I
It's
ain't
called
saw that movie.
it's called Companion. I asked Quinn because Quinn watching it. But thing is, what's crazy about it is this dude had a robot. He wasn't rich. He was a regular dude, but he could afford to rent this robot. Who was like a real person, had sex with her, physical touch. She was smart, pretty. I mean, just like a fucking. You don't know she's a robot unless that's robot. You couldn't tell. Even the whole time in the movie, you didn't know that his friend's boyfriend was a robot. She was like, they started talking about splitting the money, and they're like, we're not splitting the money with the robot. Then he said, go to sleep. Don't talk to him like that. He was asleep. Then he woke him back up. Because they're like, we're not getting the money to a robot. We're getting the money to you. $4 million for you, but not for your fucking robot boyfriend. Like, no. But yeah, that shit was good as fuck. But I can see that happen. But it had to be so far in the future where anybody could afford this because he wasn't rich. He was like a regular dude. He really was broke. He was trying to get money. So if he could
But
afford
if
a
he was
robot,
able to rent it, that's cool.
it's cool. But he had no money.
That's crazy.
So you imagine how far in the future that is.
We didn't walk down this rabbit. Listen, like, comment, subscribe, tap all that. Listen. Again, make sure you follow us on all platforms.
Yeah.
Listen, man. Got Motion. I am Lido. London. Nail. Yours is J. Nicole now, ain't it? I forgot. Yours not pre.
You'll see all the words on the screen. So look, all you gotta do is like I say, don't put the words on the screen. Slow Motion Family. That's easy. London with a U. I am Lido and J. Nicole. Y'all hit us up, TikTok, follow us. We here, man. We're doing another episode tomorrow. Probably, I say every day we can.
Tomorrow.
Every day we get to talking our shit.
Consistency,
And
that's
we
the
are
word of the
out.
day.
Slow motion. Check the merch. Black on black.
Oh, wow. We got all types. But I'll catch y'all later, bro.